Hi everyone, welcome to DIY with Nadia and welcome to Wreath Wednesday. Today I'm going to be taking this snowman wreath form from the Dollar Tree and I'm going to be making a snowman wreath. I'm going to be using some Deco Mesh, but the technique I'm using is super simple and it's definitely for beginners. The only complicated part about this wreath is going to be the way I do the hat. Other than that, this is going to be super easy and you guys are going to love working with Deco Mesh for those who don't. I promise. This is going to be so much fun. Let's get into it. We are going to start by doing the hat. And what I want to do is I want to make this part right here a little smaller. And I'm going to be using this tongue depressor as my little mark. Just making the mark where to bend. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to grab these tongue depressors and we're basically going to build up a hat. I just want it to be stronger. It's not necessary because we are going to put felt over it, but I just want that extra strength on it. And I'm going to start with this bottom one. Where the sticks are, that's going to be my front, and where the wire part is, this is going to be my back. So just keep in mind when you're positioning them to see which way you want your snowman to go. The first thing I'm going to do is cover this area, and this area is basically the width of a tongue depressor. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, instead of going right along the edge, I'm going to go in just a little bit, maybe a quarter of an inch. And I'm just using a blade and I'm just running a blade through. That's it. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to give just a little bit of hot glue right there on the edges so I can pick it up. So what I'm doing is I'm literally just bringing the ends in, kind of folding them in, kind of like this is folded. Just fold them in and just bring them over. See how I have these bent right here? I'm gonna bring them over. And if you have anything sticking out, this is why you just use your little tongue depressor. A little bit of glue. And then I'm using my tongue depressor to push it in. And I'm going to do the same thing to this side. See, now we have nice and smooth edges. As you can see, it's sticking out right here a little bit, but don't worry, we're gonna have the mesh coming over here. And then this part is going to be covered by the second part, and then we're going to have a ribbon right here to smooth it out. And I'm going to give it just a little bit more so I can fold over. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to hot glue the edges right here. And so I'm going to hot glue right here. We're going to need these Deco Mesh Rolls from the Dollar Tree, along with some of these fuzzy sticks or whatever you want to call them, chenille wires. I usually call them chenille wires. And these particular ones are from Michael's. I just had white ones from there. But Dollar Tree also has these. So I'm just going to take a few of these and cut them in 3. So we are using the bubble method. So I'm going to start from the middle. And then I'm going to make my way around. So what we're going to do is we're just going to bring some mesh together. Grab our chenille wire. And I'm going to twist it right at the crossing right here so it's nice and secure. Basically, we're going to put as many bubbles as we can until we don't see the wreath anymore. And we are going to be actually making really small loops here just because this is a snowman. This is not supposed to be super big. I'm going to be using 4-inch loops. And I always loop up. So the middle is up And we're going to measure from where our chenille wire is to where I'm grabbing 1, 2, 3, 4 inches. Grabbing it, bringing it in, grabbing another chenille wire, and I'm going to tie around both of these rings. Starting where our attachment is, we're going to measure 4 inches, loop in, grab a chenille wire, do the first twist on the deco mesh, and then bring the loop in and tie right there. And as you can see, the wreath is already disappearing. I just made 3 loops. It's already disappearing. And well, once you started, make sure that your snowman hat, that this is the back where it needs to be, and that you're working from the front. Okay, we're going to measure 4 inches. Grab it, loop it, grab a chenille wire, do the first twist on the deco mesh. All right, I'm going to finish this first section and then come back. For today's Wreath Wednesday, I'm collaborating with my sweet friend Monica from Monica Monet Collections. You will absolutely love her channel. I will link it down below, but please check her out. Go stop by. If you are new to her, let her know that I sent you. Show her some love. She does some amazing centerpieces. The color combinations that she uses, the glam DIYs that she does are absolutely stunning. So please check her out. For now, let's get back to the video. All right, I finished one section and I really packed it in really tightly. So I made 24-inch loops. You could probably get away with 15, but I wanted this to be really full. So yeah, and look at this. You can't see the wire at all. And I'm just going to continue going around using the same thing. Just 4 inches. Bring my little chenille, twist it, and then straight onto the wreath form. Starting a new roll, I just attached right here, the little tail right there. I'm going to push inside. Let me just push it back. So I'm just starting right there, and I'm going to measure off 4 inches. Tie it first on the deco mesh, make my little loop, and then tie it to the actual wreath. Okay, now we come to this part, and don't forget that this part is pretty much covered, meaning the second ring is kind of attached right here. No worries, we are going to attach to the inner ring. So I have my first one, and just continue working like we were working. Okay, because it's hard to see your 4 inches with the hat, I measured that the hat is pretty much 4 inches, so that is how I'm going to measure. I'll just basically be measuring against the hat.
The wonders of life got the prettiest side for everyone to enjoy. Standing up close by the Christmas tree, glimmering light, I am right where I want to be.
All right, now it's time to work on this cute little hat. I'm grabbing some of this ribbon from the Dollar Tree. I'm just going to hot glue it to the back. Okay, now that I have that glued, I have a piece of greenery from one of the Christmas bushels from the Dollar Tree. And I'm going to just hot glue it right there on the corner right there. So it's sticking out of the hat. And then I'm going to cut another piece. Now I'm grabbing a tie. This is a garland tie from the Dollar Tree. because I do want some greenery there.
You like to be here too. It's Christmas.
Now I have some berries. These are from one of the Dollar Tree picks.
Drinking hot wine by the fire.
And then I want to put a pine cone in the middle. And these are the Dollar Tree pine cones. And I'll just do this. But you know what? I think I want to frost it up.
Some kind of love, my friend. I'll pray
There you go. Just like that.
Do you like to be here?
Okay, for the little arms, I got some sticks here. And I'm just going to cut down to see what would look best on here.
It's just you and me tonight. I'll spend all these.
And I'm actually going to follow exactly what they have here. And then 2 little ones right here, maybe something like this.
Up in my arm, there's nobody at the door. You said I wish this will never be over. Darling, it's time for your present. Come over here. Now it is time to get out in the snow, lighting a light with you. Choirs will sing and the joy bells will ring. Nobody loves you as much as I do. It's a wonderful feeling from floor to the ceiling. It is that time of the year, drinking hot wine by the fire.
What did you guys think of my sweet little snowman? I absolutely love how he turned out. It's so sweet. It's not too poofy. It's not too tiny. It's just perfect. If you love Wreath Wednesdays, let me know down below. If you have any ideas for wreaths, definitely let me know so I can put it on my list. If you're new to this channel, please like, subscribe, and hit the thumbs up button if you love these types of videos. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye, guys. Mwah.
It's just you and me tonight. It's just you and me tonight. I'll spend all this Christmas with you.